Hi everyone. So welcome to the another video of interview experiences. Today I'll be sharing my experience for ISER Tirupati Department of Physics interview. So before that, let me tell you about the process of the selection at ISER Tirupati. So this year ISER Tirupati only shortlisted CSIR JRF candidates or the candidates who had external fellowship such as Inspire Fellowship or so. They didn't have any funded seats. So they shortlisted around I think 110, around 100 candidates, and they had this 2 rounds of interview for the selection. The first round was very basic physics, and the panel was very random. And I appeared in the first round and qualified that, but I didn't appear for the second round, the final round, because I already got a call letter from another institute, IIT Indore. So I thought of not appearing in the interview, because if I would have got selected, it would just be a, I would say, waste of seat if I had got selected there. So I decided not to attend the second interview or the final interview for this process. So the interview was very short. There were 3 members in my panel. The interview, I think it stayed only for, the interview was there only for I think 15-20 minutes. Very basic questions, very basic questions. I think these are like BSc level, or in fact 12th level people can also solve. But they just wanted to see if person knows these basic things or not, because it was just a very fundamental interview, the first round. So it started with the introduction. They asked me to introduce myself, my area of interest. So I told about my project and what is my area of interest, and name of few faculties, I mean, who are working in my area at that institute. A couple of them are working, so I told that if I get a chance, I would definitely prefer to join these faculties because they work in astronomy and astrophysics. Okay, so then they asked me to give any 2 topics I'm comfortable with, as usual, like all the interviews. So I gave classical mechanics and electrodynamics. So the question started from electrodynamics. He gave a magnetic field B is equal to e to the power minus kt. Asked me to plot it, very basic. Asked me to find the relation between k and I would say b. So just take the ln natural log and do that. That's easy. Then from this he asked me to find EMF induced. Now the question was very basic, but I think he asked me to find the EMF and also asked me to plot the direction of induced induced current in the loop. So let's take a loop that is there, and the magnetic field is going through that, and it is decaying as e to the power minus kt. So what is the direction of the what is the direction of the current in the loop? So he just wanted to check if I have used the sign convention correctly, which I did. So that was it from electrodynamics. After that, another faculty, the second one, he had a specialization in condensed matter. So he asked few basic questions from condensed matter, like can you draw the rho versus T graph of insulator, semiconductor, and metal, and how do you differentiate between the metal, insulator, and semiconductor? So this thing itself. Then he asked what are transistors and why do we use them, what is diode and IV characteristic, and asked me to explain that. Very basic question, and of course this was not my area of expertise, so interest. So he kept it very basic questions so that I could answer comfortably. Then he asked a few more questions which I cannot recall, but those were very basic one like this. Then a third faculty started asking question from classical mechanics. He also asked that you are interested in astrophysics, so you must be knowing mechanics properly. So I said yes sir, I practiced, I know a bit. So then he started asking about Kepler's laws. Then he asked me to derive them from Yeah, he asked me to derive them, so it was easy, and he asked me to derive them from the Lagrangian, so that was easy too. Then he started asking questions on Lagrangian, what is Lagrangian and what's the difference between Lagrangian and Hamiltonian. We say Lagrangian is t minus phi. In what cases it is t minus phi, in what cases it is not t minus phi, what is principle of least action. So these were like the questions were continuously shot up upon me. So whatever I say, next question was coming like suddenly. So he just asked questions very rapidly, and those were of course basic one, as I told you. So I just kept answering it. Then he asked me another question which I can vaguely recall. He gave me a certain parameter, I think, and it gave me a relation between f and v. Something dou f by dou x is equal to dou v by something. I don't know, dou v by dou t or something. I mean dou x by dou t. Dou f by, yeah, sorry, leave it. So something like that he gave. The relation between one was in differentiation with x and the other was with t. The variable which was with t was some variable z, and which was with x was force. So then he asked me what will be the direction of evolution of variable x, sorry, a variable some z. So something like that he asked. So I was a bit confused in that, but then he gave me a clue and it was easy. So I did it. So interview was okay. I mean, interview was good. Very basic questions at IISER Tirupati first interview, and they just wanted to see the fundamentals. I think that's it, because these none of them were actually MSc level or special paper level questions. So right. So I didn't appear for the second round, as I said, but I heard that it was also very basic one, not a very detailed one, from my friends. So you can see that very basic questions are asked wherever you appear for the interview, and they just check you how much you know the fundamentals. So yeah, so I hope these videos are helping you out. If you have to share anything, if you have any experience to share, definitely you can drop a message. I will definitely contact you. Maybe we can have a discussion and I can share it on my channel here. It would be really helpful for other people also, and I hope these videos are helping you, and let's meet again soon. Goodbye.